Hi there. So in this video, we are going to take a look at page options in CorelDraw. So I have CorelDraw open and I'm going to create new document. When I create this new document, you see the dialog such as this pops up regardless of the version that you're using. So you get to choose your own document name. Then you have preset destination so that you can open your presets from any saved location, or you can just choose custom or use the one offered by CorelDraw. So you can choose CMYK, Web, RGB, and CorelDraw default. Okay, I'm setting this to custom because our current discussion here is not related to any preset. Now you have your size here, which you can choose from business card, then custom letter. Now for letter, you have plenty of other options such as business letter, government, legal, tabloid, etc. Now what we are going to do is we are going to find A4 size paper. If you want, you can choose any other size such as business card or envelope. So let's choose business card, and here you can see you can choose width and height for your page. Okay, so you can add more if you want, or you can reduce the default one offered by CorelDraw. You can choose the inches, millimeters, and so on. As you can see, it gives you plenty of options such as kilometers, meters, and QNH. These are for some of the top banners, or you can say those movie posters. So in such case, they are giving you that much flexibility. Now in case of business card, you will find that it is only a single page one with both sides printed, or only the front side being printed. Now if you're using envelope or any other graphic, you will have number of pages added to it. So you'll add with this top or bottom options within this control. Okay, then you have primary color mode. By default, Corel chooses RGB. You can choose CMYK, so either will do in your case. Now for rendering resolution, you can choose from 96 up to 300 dpi. The size of your document will increase depending on this resolution and color mode. Then you have preview mode, which is set to enhanced. You can also use wireframe, draft, pixels, and simple wireframe. Okay, now then comes color settings. Here you can choose from different RGB profiles, CMYK, grayscale, and rendering intent. Okay, so we will take a look at these profiles. You have plenty of by default options set, such as Adobe RGB. Then you have your monitor profiles. Mine is set to monitor profile right here, and when I take the mouse over it, it will also show me the file where these settings are stored and being accessed by my driver. So I'm not going to mess with those changes. I'm going to continue, and then we have final option, which is description, which shows when we select any option on this dialog box. So for example, I don't know something about that option, I will simply take mouse over it, and at the bottom, description tells you about what it exactly does. So when I take on size option, it will show me select the page size for your document. So this was interactive help option within your document dialog. Now let's click on OK and create our first document. Now as you can see, whenever you create a page for your document, any setting that you do within this page will be applicable to this page only. So if you choose to add a new page, you can simply go to the bottom and click on add page icon, and you will have one more page. So these two will be different from each other. Now the next thing I want to show you is the bleed area. Before we check that, I want to show you the options that your document allows you. So if you check this shadow area, simply double click on it and you have your page options. The one that you made already while creating the document will be available here as well. You can click on show bleed area, click on OK, and you see bleed area, that is where you're going to work. Anything outside this area will be ignored by your printer. I'm going to disable this, so simply uncheck that and click on OK. Now you can double click on that shadow again to bring these options. Now you can choose layout with full page, or you can have book, or you can have one page after another, or you can have booklet, where you can have that folded booklet option. Then you have tent card, also side fold card, top fold card, and trifold brochure. Okay, that is also possible. Let's stick with, let's say, book and click on OK. And as you can see, I have my first page, then second, then you can add one more, and 3. Here we can make that book-like feeling simply by checking that option. Here we can use this, you can use facing pages, or you can start from right hand side. Okay, so let's check that. And as you can see, the moment I say starting from right page, it will have first page on the right, then second page to the left, and third page here. And it keeps adding one after another. Okay, as you can see, and then one more page, and then one more. Okay, so using these page options, you can design business card. You can then choose to have layout of book, booklet, or any other specific print related layout of your choice. Okay, then you can also have background color. You can have solid color here. You can simply choose, let's say, orange, and you have that color here. Okay, and that will appear on all these pages. You can also have bitmap file that specifically showed some graphics as background. So you can have those star effects or glittery effects on your page. Now you can also have guidelines set. You can also have grid on your design so that you can properly put those elements in alignment. You can also have ruler related settings. Then you can save your graphics, you can export your HTML, then you have your global settings. So here you have English US interface. You can change it depending on your languages added during the installation of CorelDraw. Now you have options such as label, which we will take a look at in future lesson. And then you have page size, which you already checked during creation of document. And then finally, workspace. By default, this workspace is offered by your CorelDraw with X6 default workspace. You can choose from Illustrator stored workspace as well, or you can create new imported from any free service that offers you such stored values of workspace. Okay, now you can also check options for select workspace at startup. So you can specify which workspace you want to work at. So these are some of the document options that you will use while designing your graphic elements.